What's going on, everybody? I'm back for another video because today I'm going to be trying seafood from the worst reviewed and the best reviewed restaurants for seafood in my city. So I've already found the two. One of them is, out of all the ones I could find near me, just does not have good reviews. And the other one is really high, is one of the highest of all the ones. So I found those two. We already ordered our food from both places to be picked up because I will be eating both at home. But we do want to check out both places, the inside, see how inviting, how good the atmosphere is on the inside of these restaurants. So I will take my camera in and show you guys how the inside of both places, we're going to call it the 1-star and the 5-star restaurant, the best reviewed and the worst reviewed one in my city. We're going to go check those out, see how inviting the atmosphere is, and then we're going to go home and see how the quality and taste of that food is. And I'm really excited because this would go one of two ways. Either it's going to show us that reviews are useless and some people might just have been having a bad day when they gave those bad reviews and that we should always give a restaurant a chance. Or it could show us that we really need reviews in our country to always be allowed, because if we did not have reviews, we would never know and we could possibly be eating food that is poisoning us, literally. So it could go one of those two ways, and I'm hoping for kind of the upset here. I'm hoping that the worst reviewed one does much better than we expect. That's what I hope. It better not be as bad as the reviews say. There you go, just came out of the restaurant, picked up my food, and surprisingly, I would say it's pretty small so this could be just a quaint, small, local place that always nails it on the food. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting from that place, just a small, more local place, not like a chain known for the best food of the best. Well, I'm in the restaurant right now, waiting now, because nobody had confirmed my order that was placed about 45 minutes ago. Correction, I placed the order an hour ago, so literally an hour ago, and I just got here because I was running late, and the order had not even been started. They didn't even start making it. So yeah, I'm just waiting here now for it, and no one's really said sorry, we're sorry about that, or I can't believe this. They just said, oh yeah, the order wasn't confirmed. Finally, I am back in the car now with the food from the place, but literally had to wait there an extra 10 minutes just because they had not seen the order at all that I placed an hour before. Already shows why this place is bad review. The service, no one took initiative, I guess, to accept the order and start cooking it. I have no idea why. It's just, I don't want to talk about it anymore. However, let's just hope that they actually take more initiative in making good food than they do with their service. Here we are back home now with the best reviewed seafood restaurants full meal versus the worst reviewed seafood restaurants full meal. And just off first rim, looking at these, they do not look much different. I tried to make it similar, both have the rice. The best reviewed restaurant has cilantro rice. The worst reviewed has Caribbean rice. The worst reviewed has these green beans. And the best reviewed has some plantains. And then at both, I got a white fish option, just cooked on the grills. So yeah, let's go ahead and first compare the rice. So starting off with the worst reviewed restaurant's rice. Texture is good. I like how it has the red pepper in it. Gives it a little bit of spice, there you go. But overall, I'd say it's pretty good. Out of 10, I'd give that rice a 6 out of 10, so not bad actually. A good start for the worst reviewed seafood restaurant in my city. But now for this one, the best reviewed. Come on, I got higher expectations, especially after that service where they did not start my meal until I got there an hour after placing it. So the Caribbean rice, a little more moist and not as dry, but this rice, to be honest, tastes a little fresher. It's because the cilantro gives it a fresher taste. Again, though, have to try that again. It's lighter, while the Caribbean rice, you can see, is a little darker. Has a lot more seasoning. But I like that rice a lot. I'm going to give that to a 6. So both a 6. Both are really good for different reasons. But now, let's get into the main entree. The main thing we're comparing is the fish. So first off, you guys can see the best reviewed fish is pretty dark on top because I got it blackened and they put a good amount of seasoning on this. So let's try this now. Has the Cajun seasoning, pretty tender, not dry at all. Again, another bite. Yep, that is a good piece of fish. The Cajun seasoning goes well. I'm gonna give that a 10. I wouldn't say it's actually the best piece of fish I've ever had, but out of 10, I'll give that a good solid 8. Now let's go over here. This is a little different, but still a white fish. Let's try it now. The fish, this one also is not dry at all. It's really tender, but it is bland. It does not have any seasoning on it. This worst reviewed seafood restaurant's fish here does not have really any flavor. The fish is good. Good thing the fish is not fishy, so I'm not gonna get food poisoning from this, but it's just missing some flavor. The worst reviewed restaurant, the fish gets a 4. The fish seems fresh enough. It doesn't taste fishy. However, it's just missing something. It needs something else to make it stand out. So I gave this one an 8 and that a 4. So far the total score for the best reviewed restaurant, 8 plus 6, that is a 14. And this one, 4 plus 6, is a 10. So they have to make up ground here with these green beans. So let's go ahead and start off the worst reviewed for the second side, the last part of the meal, and that is going to be these green beans. They look like they're supposed to be steamed or something, but those are like half raw, half cooked, because they're still really crunchy, and they have not been cooked much at all. Probably because they said they could rush the meal. I didn't ask them to rush it. That's what they said when they realized they made a mistake. So they must have rushed this and not fully steamed or cooked these. So yeah, these need really they taste fresh, but they're not cooked enough. So that's why I'm gonna have to give them a 5. So 5 on those. And now these are fried plantains. These look really, really good. Really good, and from a seafood restaurant, not what I would expect, but I'll take it. I like fried plantains a lot, so let's see how the best reviewed restaurant's second side is. Fried plantains are so good. Even after sitting and having to be reheated, wow, plantains are really good. Maybe I'm just a sucker for fried plantains, but I like that a lot better than the green beans. I'm gonna have to say that is gonna be an 8 again. Yeah, an 8, honestly. But wait, I almost forgot. I did not give the out of 10 ratings for the atmosphere of each place. So you guys saw those videos when we were at each one. I would say the first one a lot smaller and really does have that seafood shack sort of feel to it. And out of 10, I'd have to give that one a solid 6. So again, a lot of this, the best reviewed seafood restaurant did not get like a lot of 8, 9, and 10s for its stuff. It didn't. But I'm gonna have to give it a 6. It really smelled like seafood in there, because I know they have a lot more stuff like crab legs and stuff like that. So it really smelled strong seafood. The second restaurant did not really have any smell, but that second one felt a little dirty. So I'm gonna say that one was a 5. It just seemed kind of like thrown together in a way with all the colors and all the tables and stuff. Just seemed like thrown together to try to make it all, but it wasn't like cohesive. Something about it, kind of like the the best reviewed seafood restaurant was a little bit more together inside, it felt like, and a little cleaner. So I give that one a 6 and the worst reviewed restaurant a 5 for atmosphere. That brings the worst reviewed restaurant up to a 20 total, and then the best reviewed restaurant up to a 28 total. So then that means the final score was a 28-20. Wow. So overall, this best reviewed restaurant is not a 5-star to me. It's a 4-star. There were some things that could have been better still, but it's a 4-star. It's still pretty good. And that worst reviewed seafood restaurant in my city is a 1.5 star. The food is still decent, but overall the service is really bad and it was missing some stuff. So 1.5 stars. So I still think the ratings were super accurate. And please subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And if you're still watching all the way up to this point in the video, thank you so much. I know so many people would not be watching up to this point, just skip through videos or barely watch the whole thing. So for you to be watching up to this point, trust me guys, I truly do appreciate it, and you're a real one for that. Anyways though, if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see all of you in the next video. Peace!